Okay, hello guys. How are you guys doing today? My name's Elena. I am an intuitive reader, and I wanted to tap in and see, what do people secretly admire about you? What do people secretly admire about you? I thought this would be interesting to kind of tap into the things that people admire about you but don't tell you, okay? Here we go. Let's cleanse the energy here. All right, guys. Ooh, I'm hot. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, and which is interesting because that's kind of what I was getting before I came on here, is that people like how like you're mysterious, like there's a mysterious vibe to you. People can't quite figure you out all the way. They can't really tell what your intentions are. They can't really they don't know exactly what you're thinking all the time. They don't know exactly where you're, like, they don't know exactly where you stand all the time. There's something mysterious about you. Maybe you just, yeah, ooh, okay. High Priestess and Ten of Cups. You're just not, you don't reveal everything. You don't reveal, like the tender parts of you, okay? Or you're very picky with who you reveal yourself to. Which is good. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's something here. People are like, they try to figure you out. They try and figure you out, but it's just, you seem to be just a little bit out of reach, okay? Just a little bit out of reach here. All right. Ooh. I feel like, okay, people secretly admire your childlike spirit. You have a really youthful spirit. You like to have fun. You like to do like things kids like to do, like go to the park. You like to swing. You like to play. You like to play games. Like you don't take yourself too seriously. Whew, I'm getting red. They like that you have this sense of like youthful freedom, okay? You have a very youthful spirit, and another thing, they like that you don't, not that they like, but they admire that you don't let certain things hold you back, like things that most people would let hold them back. It could be, the family you came from. It could be, different things that have happened to them or to you that you could use as excuses to hold that, or like, why I can't accomplish this, why can't I do that, but you don't. People admire that, okay? People really admire that about you. That you're not afraid to put in the work to put in the work to better yourself, okay? You're not afraid to put in the work here. You're not, you know what I mean? You're not afraid of facing your shadow, okay? And people admire that. Yeah. Okay. People also admire that you seem to have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of, and maybe you don't know a bunch about a lot of things, but there's stuff that, like, you have this deep wisdom within you. People know they can come to you for like guidance, okay? People know that you even though there's a mysterious vibe to you, like, you still know how to show up in connections. You know how to connect with people. Okay, but there's just, it's just a little bit out of reach. Like, it's enough to, keep people in your life and keep connections going, but you kind of keep them wondering. Yeah, people really admire, you're really optimistic. You're super optimistic, okay? And people really, really admire that. Like, you don't lose hope, okay? People also admire that you're not afraid to put yourself out there, okay? You're not afraid to put yourself out there, and you get big gains from that. You get, you gain a lot by putting yourself out there. And people also they admire that you have values, like you have family values, okay? You do have family goals. Like there are goals that you want to accomplish in your family life and in your financial life. And I feel like you're not afraid to do it. Like you put yourself out there, and it's like either I'm going to sink or swim. Either I'm going to sink or swim. Yeah, and there's this sense of you know when to be reserved and you know when to let loose, okay? You know, man, there's just like this really gracefulness to you, a really gracefulness, and it's just like, it's so palpable. Is that the right way to say that? You know what I mean? And people really admire that you don't wait. You don't wait for somebody else to take action. You don't wait for the perfect time to take action. You just do it. Like, you get enough information and then you act on it. You get it? You know what I mean? Like, you don't overthink it. You don't put too much, weight on failing, okay? Like, you don't personalize things when they don't work out. Okay, yes, people love and admire that there's a sense of like honesty with yourself. You are really truthful with yourself. You know what I mean? You don't play yourself, okay? You do not play yourself. Now, you can be playful, but you don't play with what's true to you. You don't play, you know what I mean? Yeah, people do admire. There's a sense of you have control. Like, there's like a gracefulness to you because you know your destiny is in your hands. Like, nobody else can create your destiny for you. Okay, and I don't feel like destiny is like set in stone. Like, I feel like we create our destiny by the decisions that we make. Okay, and people really do see, like, even though you know how to have fun and be playful and stuff. There's the high priestess. Even though you know how to be playful and stuff, you know there's a time and place for everything. There's a time and place to be fun and playful, and there's a time to be mature and have maturity and you know, have control over yourself and mastery over yourself. You know, people do admire that you have a sense of discernment. You do have really good discernment, okay? And you don't allow endings to end you. Like, you don't dwell on endings. Like, if something's come to an end, if a relationship's come to an end or something like that, you don't necessarily like take it personally. You just realize some people are here for a season and some people are here for a reason. I don't know, you know what I mean? And people, I mean, this just confirms that people do feel like you're a little mysterious, you're a little out of reach. You don't tell people everything. That's good. No, it's not everybody's business. Like, there's things about you that nobody knows. There's things about you that nobody knows. Yeah, I feel like you give off a really maternal energy, okay? A really stable energy, a really safe energy, okay? A really, safe energy. People know you're a safe person to go to. You're a safe person to go to. Absolutely. Not that you take on other people's problems or try to fix other people's problems, because you can't. But, you know, people know that, like, their secrets are safe with you. Their secrets are safe with you. Even though you don't share your secrets, you know how to have secrets. You know how to hold on to other people's secrets, okay? And I feel like, you know, you don't necessarily let things burden you. You do have lots of responsibilities, but you look at them in a way, like, you reframe them in a way to where it's almost like, yeah, I have lots of responsibilities, but they're not burdens. Like, it's not a burden to be a mother. It's not a burden to, you know what I mean? Like, and people really feel like like there's a sense of like, you have like this sense of luck. Like people think you're lucky, and they admire that, like how you create that, like how things work out for you. They want things to work out for them as well. Like the way things just seem to work out for you. And some people don't understand. They do not understand, why everything seems to work out for you so well, even though they don't know what you had to do to get that. They don't know how much work you had to put in, or whatever it is to get what it is. People don't know it. You just make it look effortless, and people really, really admire that about you. What do people secretly admire about you? Yeah, people admire your sense of independence. You don't need a lot of input. You don't need anybody's permission, okay? You very much stand on your own 2 feet when it comes to making decisions, okay? And you also, the things you put your energy into seem to bear fruit, okay? You seem to get, you're able to, run out of breath here. Okay, yeah, people do, you seem to have a sense of patience with things, with people, with, you have a sense of patience here, a sense of there's no rush. There's no rush here. Everything, everything is right on time. Okay, people really admire that, yeah. People really admire, like the growth. People secretly admire the growth that you have done, okay? There's a lot of growth. There's been a lot of change in your life. Like you as a person, you spiritually, there's been a lot of growth, and people really admire that. People want to be able to do the same thing. People admire that you don't, I think I already said this, but there is no rush. You take your time with things. You allow things to grow as they should grow. You allow things to move as they should move. You just do what you need to do to make sure that it continues to grow without rushing it. Interesting. What other messages do we have here? What other messages? What do they secretly admire? Yeah, people secretly admire your creativity, the way you have like a zest for life, okay? You have a real zest for life. People love the way you're passionate about things, whether that is passionate about your home, or passionate about your kids, or your career, or just being a wife, or whatever it is. Like, you seem to really, really be able to enjoy whatever it is you're doing, okay? And like you have a really creative, inspirational energy, and people really soak that up when they're with you, okay? And I mean, nobody's gonna tell you this, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna tell you how much they admire you. Most people don't. And I just seen the Tower card. I think you really surprise people, like in an interesting way. Like people know you're going to do great things, but you still seem to surprise them. Okay. Yeah. People admire that you don't do things in a sneaky way. You're pretty upfront with the things you do. You don't do things in a sneaky way here, and people really admire that about you. Like you're pretty upfront about what you do. In a way, like, you don't reveal everything that you're doing, but it's not sneaky. There's a little nuance in that. Like you just seem to be like more of an honest person. Like you don't give up the information, but to the right person, in the right connection, there's a sense of like honesty here, okay? All right, let's see if the animal oracle has anything. People secretly admire about you. Oh, I just heard people admire your gentle touch. You have a gentleness about you, okay? Yeah, people can tell. Yeah, there's a grace here. Yeah, you have a graciousness to you, and people really admire that. You're able to like tackle difficulties and like bumps in the road with like effortlessness. Yeah, people know you're not afraid to dig deep in things. Yeah, and you know things are working out for you. People really just admire the way you move through life, like the gracefulness, the mysteriousness, but also the honesty and the realness. It's really, really beautiful energy that you have going on here. What a beautiful, beautiful energy. I mean, the advice here, man, what I'm getting is just keep being you. Just people admire it. It is admirable. And I hope this resonated with you guys. This is just a little short video here. And I will see you guys on the next one, okay? Oh, if this did resonate, please let me know in the comment section. Please like the video, subscribe, okay? I appreciate any and all engagement, okay? I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.